Hello, everyone. Welcome back to NLS Norwegian Language School. We live in the information age. Every time you unlock your phone, you are bombarded. News, tweets, videos, ads, influencers. It never stops. But when I ask students to discuss the media in an essay or an exam, they sound surprisingly simple. The news is fake. Ads are annoying. People believe everything. If you want to get a high score in IELTS, or if you want to sound intelligent when discussing current events at a dinner party, you need to be more specific. You need to talk about how information is manipulated. You need to talk about why we click. Today, we are going to upgrade your media literacy. I have selected 15 powerful words related to news, media, and advertising. We are going to move beyond lying and talk about sensationalism. We won't just say ads, we will talk about subliminal messages. Are you ready to see the truth behind the screen? Let's turn on the news. First, why do we click on news stories? Because the headlines are shocking. Exaggerating stories to get attention or cause excitement is called sensationalism. It's not about facts, it's about drama. The tabloid press is famous for its crude sensationalism. Sensationalism in the news often distracts people from the real boring issues. Use this word when you criticize modern journalism. Is the news neutral? Rarely. Most media outlets support one side or the other. This is called bias, prejudice in favor of or against one thing, person, or group. The article was criticized for its clear political bias against the government. It is difficult to find a news source that is completely free of bias. Teacher's tip. You can also use the adjective, the report was heavily biased. So, what is the opposite of biased? It is objective, based on facts, not feelings or opinions. A journalist's job is to remain objective and report only the facts. Scientists try to take an objective view of the data. In IELTS, you can argue, it is impossible for humans to be 100% objective. And what if it is based on feelings? Then it is subjective. Art is subjective. Opinions are subjective. Movie reviews are highly subjective. What I love, you might hate. The interpretation of the law can sometimes be subjective. Knowing the difference between objective, fact, and subjective, opinion, is vital for academic writing. Now, how does information move? It spreads, but don't say spread. The formal academic verb is to disseminate. It comes from the Latin word for scattering seeds. The internet allows us to disseminate information instantly across the globe. The government used the radio to disseminate public health warnings. This is a beautiful, high-level verb. What happens when the government or a company stops you from seeing something? That is censorship, the suppression of speech or information. Strict internet censorship prevents citizens from accessing foreign news sites. Artists often fight against censorship to express themselves freely. This is a key concept in debates about freedom of speech. Sometimes information isn't just biased. It is designed to brainwash you. Political information used to promote a cause is called propaganda. It's usually misleading or emotional. During the war, both sides used propaganda to keep morale high. Posters and slogans are classic tools of political propaganda. Don't use this for advertising products. That's marketing. Use it for politics. We hear fake news all the time. But the academic term is misinformation. This means false or inaccurate information, regardless of intent. Note, disinformation is when you lie on purpose. Misinformation can be a mistake. The spread of medical misinformation on social media is dangerous. We need to educate students on how to spot misinformation online. This sounds much more professional than fake news. Public figures, like politicians or celebrities, are always being watched. This close, critical observation is called scrutiny. The politician's private life came under intense media scrutiny. The company faced public scrutiny after the scandal. We usually say, come under scrutiny or face scrutiny. And who is doing the watching? The photographers who chase celebrities. We call them the paparazzi. Princess Diana was famously hounded by the paparazzi. He wears a hat and sunglasses to avoid the paparazzi. This is a specific cultural term you should know. Now, let's look at ads. They are everywhere. On the bus, on your phone, in the bathroom. When something spreads widely and is unavoidable, usually in a negative way, it is pervasive. Advertising is so pervasive that we don't even notice it anymore. The influence of technology is pervasive in our daily lives. Use this to describe the everywhere-ness of media. But some ads you don't even see. They target your unconscious mind. These are subliminal messages, below the threshold of consciousness. Some people believe that movies contain subliminal advertising for products. The music in the store has a subliminal effect on how much you buy. This is a fascinating psychological concept. Why do you buy those shoes? Because your favorite football player wears them. When a celebrity promotes a product, it is a celebrity endorsement. To endorse means to approve. The brand paid millions for an endorsement from the famous singer. Celebrity endorsements are a powerful tool to target young consumers. This is how modern marketing works. Advertisers don't talk to everyone. They talk to specific people. This group is the target audience. The target audience for this toy is boys aged 5 to 10. The magazine changed its style to appeal to a younger target audience. If you work in business, you use this phrase every day. Finally, what is the result of all this advertising? We buy things we don't need. This culture of buying is called consumerism, the belief that buying goods is good for the economy and happiness. Many people are rejecting consumerism and choosing a minimalist lifestyle. Christmas has become more about consumerism than family. This is a critical word for sociology and environmental essays. So the next time you scroll through your feed, stop and think. Is this article objective or is it sensationalism? Is this ad pervasive? Is it using subliminal tricks? Are you being influenced by propaganda? Using these 15 words doesn't just improve your English score, it improves your thinking. It protects your mind. But to really own these words, you need to debate them. You need to use them in arguments. And the best place to do that is right here, with us. At NLS Norwegian Language School, we love these kinds of discussions. We turn passive students into active thinkers. Join our small group classes to discuss the news, debate censorship, and practice expressing your objective opinions. Or book one-on-one private lessons if you need to prepare for a specific interview or exam topic. We fit into your schedule. We offer seasonal courses, spring, summer, autumn, winter, but you can register by the week. Start when you want. Pause when you need. So don't let the media control your language. Take control. Call us today at 9081-4756 or visit nlsnorwegian.no to register. Be smart, be articulate. Call 9081-4756. Thank you for watching, question everything, and I'll see you in the next video.